A big lead here. 64 is not a bad lead at the moment, as we see Mehdi Hasan Miraj and Taijul Islam walking in to the middle. The reason for me to say what kind of approach is because runs are crucial for both sides. They don't want to see Bangladesh score too many from here on.
That's Bangla Bank. And runs first up. Yeah, that's nicely put away by Taijul. Had some room on offer and he capitalized. It's a Nexus Pay boundary and they've decided. There's confirmation with that. The bales are toppled over. They bring on the covers. And Zimbabwe yesterday in particular, but again right at the top Bangladesh got rocked.
Yes is the call. That's the single. That's the single that takes him to a very, very well compiled 50. At the time of duress, it came in, steadied the rocking boat, and now he's got
in the air and shy at the non-striker.
In the air, but in the gap. And that's not the first time Mehdi Hasan Miraj bisected that gap perfectly. Slightly uppish, but mighty effective. A bit of air. And understandably, when he gives more reps, he has to pitch it up. And the batters of Bangladesh have struggled. It's wonderful batting by Mehdi Hasan Miraj. This occasion is shorter. He made sure that he...
1 foot. This time he smashed it. He had a good look at it. He's been quite defensive, but this time around it's the Rocket 6. Comes from the bat of...
Tell you what, Zakir Ali yesterday was given the same invitation. Short mid-wicket vacant, and he instead going for the slog sweep, try to play against the turn, got a leading edge. But Tanzil definitely taking some turn. Comes down the ground. Wanted to probably go extra cover. Masakasa did the right thing. He pulled the length back. He could have the task was Miraj. Got a couple of runs behind.
He plays it late again. A nicely guided backward of point. Chase. Desperate effort and somehow I think he has managed to keep it in, but it will...
Very, very useful. This is the 9th wicket stand.
There he goes again. Same region, gap there. Use the bounce and the pace. Brilliantly played. Nexus Pay for.
Fantastic shot there by Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Stood up tall. Rose. And nicely guided that one. He's found his own way to score in that area. You may keep as many fielders as you want, but Mehdi...
Then Kurava from the Rocket end, from the Dutch Bangla Bank end. Patient pays off. Quick single taken. Single of the last ball of the over.
Yes, it very, very slowly. And,
2 wickets in hand. Yeah, that brings on the drive. He's played it nicely past the fielder.
he is been very, very accurate in his out the offside field set by Craig Erwin. Slightly in the air, but nowhere close to the fielder. Been around for a while now.
So far, they've been solid with it, just like that. 404 for 8. With 3 minutes to go as per scheduled time, revised schedule.
113 runs in this session for just 1 wicket. Taijul
Shoot. And he's dealt with the short ball. Nice technique. Gets behind the line of the ball.
Really making a deliberate effort. It's the last ball, and the manner in which he gets right back in line Could show. But they have to stick to their guns, cannot give up hope and wait for things to happen. The turn nicely, opening the face, soft hand. Oh, that kept on holding its line. A big appeal, and the dreaded finger has.
Yeah, got a deflection there. Should have got an inside edge ball on the bat. You're on screen now. Please reverse your decision.
He has to reverse.
He thought about two. Quick. The point boundary.
Oh, that struck. Tremendous shot. A lot of Nexus Bay fall. 415 for 8. Persists with that back of a length delivery. It's got a hold of that. Lumbering across, trying to get to Bay 4.
Mehdi Hasan Miraj in this over will take whatever opportunities he can to score and get as close. Because Zarabani made it rather uncomfortable for him in that previous over. That one.
Oh yes,
No googly yet. First two and then a slow one.
nice finish, good finish, good finish.
Goes to the pitch very nicely. But the concerns for the skipper.
Short, he takes the challenge, pulls it away. Oh yes, that gets 6.
Face off on that occasion, nicely nudged.
Not only his
Nicely shifts to the back foot. Works
because of the fact that they've only managed to pick up a single wicket.
He's hit it up, skied it, falls safe. He did not seem to be in control. Masakesa was hopeful.
Trying to hit it over the top of the fielder at mid-on, and it was against, but Paul had a solid start. It's the reverse, and they think they've got some bar of it. Yes, it is. So Tanzim Hasan Sak kept it to go. So finally the partnership broken.
Shots very nicely. This occasion, trying to improvise off the gloves, making a mistake. Tanzim Sakib goes after a very important knock of 41 Bangladesh, 438 for 9.
Or just block it off.
Oh, well bowled, well bowled. Speaking of nervous 90s, I think both the batters are nervous.
That's the reason why he wanted him to be back on strike. Look at that turn. That has turned sharply.
Oh, ho, ho.
On debut. He's bowled 2 very good leg break deliveries.
3 leg breaks on the trot. When's it coming? So far he's done well. Hassan Mahmood. Here comes the googly. It was the outside off, and he's 4-3-9 for 9.
Pizza.
To prompt him to take a risk. He hit that pretty hard, and
If it's in the slot, he's going to go for it. There is no deep.
there it is. They're going for it. And Mehdi Hasan Miraz, and it's come at a very important time. He's had to wait a few years for it, but he's got it. Second time here in Chattogram.
When the score was 267 for 5, and he bat. Remember, he dominated with the ball. Picked up 10 for, and brilliant. That is where he crossed over to his second Test match 100, just a tickle down the leg side. Brilliant, absolute good batter. There's no question about it.
Carries on. He's also guided the partners. He's
Or a deep square leg. Short. Gets a hold of it. But he's not going to take a run.
I suppose Mehdi Hasan Miraz is going to farm the strike. The big question is, Shamim, how much is enough here for Bangladesh?
Got enough in the kitty, that's for sure. Because the Zimbabweans will be faced with some tough bowlers, the gem spinners, and Bangladeshis with Tajul Islam, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, Naeem Hassan. They overcome. They've got to show a lot of resolute defense. They will be hugely tested.
Set them apart in that first innings. All eyes will be on the skipper. Nazmullah, they are really the men that matter.
Well, the sweep employed once again is going to refuse to take a run for the next over. But I tell you what, Hassan Mahmood at the other end has blocked. And there's the run I was talking about.
Hasan
4-4-3 for 9.
fields really spread out now. Mehdi Hasan Miraz is already batting on 103. Mendes.
Deft little touch. And he takes to the single ball from Muslim Adivere. And Hassan Mahmood goes right back behind it. 4-4-4 for 9.
The effort. Just looking at some stats of Hassan Mahmood, he has
On the wicket, he's gonna go. Rush of blood makes that batter to come down the wicket. Mehdi Hasan Miraj beaten all ends up, and what a smile. But this man
couldn't resist himself. Finally, we've been talking about him being resistant, and finally falling. Masakesa thanking his
for 157, but John Nyambu against South Africa, and Mehdi Hasan Miraj, in the sense, whenever you're coming in with a big deficit, definitely plays on your mind. Still behaving decently enough. On occasions it has helped spin.
starting off with spin. Tajul Islam to start off proceedings. 225.
Here we go. Tentative little push, and straight away you can hear
Been play now. So Zimbabwe will be very mindful of the fact that
sweeper cover. That's the call, catch it, but that is Tajul Islam is not too happy, but the batter will be absolutely pleased with that.
yes, took the bait and drove very nicely. Was not happy, but he should see that as a positive. The bat
Zimbabwe. It's gone. It was just a matter of time, and this time quite nicely.
Shadman Islam for a moment, he thought he was running a marathon. Brian Bennett had to play at this. Was in line of the stumps, in over and bounds. Shadman Islam, who's fed what Bangladesh need to open the proceedings with a big wicket of Brian Bennett.
Tajul Islam has picked up his 50th wicket against Zimbabwe. Now then, He has not offered a
Did not turn, it went with the arm. I'm pretty sure Jakar Ali will say this.
Checked, it's a fair delivery. No shot played. Could we go straight to spin? Okay, clearly no batting. Outside, off. Impact is outside, but no shot played.
Yes, he has to change the decision. Did not 8 for 2.
Bye. ঘুমেশে পড়ো
Lots of catch it.
দিক থেকে ক্লোজ হইলে ভালো
Poor delivery by Taijul. Shot down the leg side. Easy pickings in the end for Ben Karan. Man Islam is in the game, but it was more like more of a stroke than a defense. So most of the time once he evades.
ভাই
And finds his way towards ET. When you're getting the ball to turn so much, why change the angle?
Per the trend so far in this test match in Chattogram. Start play with Dutch Bangla Bank. He's bowling from the Dutch Bangla Bank.
Ideal conditions for the spin bowlers now. Tucked away nicely for Sean. And day 3 just made it a little more sparse.
খুব ভালো
Delivery of this over. The top edge. John. Oh, catch it is the call. And he's taken it. First wicket for Naeem. Brilliantly bowled. And the third one for Zimbabwe.
Stabbed at the ball. And he's had to go very quickly and low to his left. The wicket of Sean Williams. Take a look at this catch. From Sean Williams. Look how low that is. And how quick. Very good catch to dismiss Sean Williams for 7. 22 for 3.
In at 5 is Craig Irvin.
সামনে
And I think nice shift of weight and nicely pulled away by Ben Boundaries in this over. Bowled by Naeem makes it 33 for 3 for Zimbabwe.
How far back the mid-off was in this instance to Craig Irvin. Into Curran. And that's what
How you don't want them to play across, particularly against the new ball. The reason, I guess, Ben. Loud appeal, loud appeal.
I think Shanto was right here as well.
Santo nodding his head.
Drifting down the leg side. Might go good work. They might have another look to make sure that it looks fine. Hassan Mahmood, good work in the 40. He'll pick up a single just to the right of this match. Hoping that, especially Shanta will be hoping that he can.
This is good tight bowling by Mediasan Miraj.
They're fighting hard. This pair, skipper. Given a lot of respect to runs.
85-তে ঘুরাও
Right out of the delivery. Oh, gets an outside edge. Oh, as he spilled it. Did it carry? Did it carry?
I think that did carry. Doesn't get
Always been under pressure. They produce a lovely 100. Short and put away. non-striker end is struggling. Oh, no backing up. So running between the wickets would put the fielders in a bit of a pressure.
How often do we see this in subcontinent cricket? The boundaries are not that big. Wonderful. Madison Miraj not doing for once, not doing the basics right. But I understand why he went on to collect the ball.
Jack really trying to latch on.
Hey, Alex Shabut. Alex.
Craig Irvin. When he starts to play the sweep shot, you know that he's just got. He made mention of 73 dots.
Oh.
Grinding the bowlers down.
Set. Hey, bhage, bhage.
All you produced something like this, a big fight back.
ঘুরাইও ঘুরাইও বেশি আস্তে
Yeah, if we manage to get them all in, was remaining in the day. These two want to make sure that they are batting definitely improved from the time he walked out to the middle, Craig Irvin, and that's because of time in the middle.
Manages to play out a maiden over. It's 6-7 for a drinks break. Uncanny how this keeps on repeating. The batters after a break. Now Bangladesh have their tails up.
Yeah, they most certainly do. And now they'll have the belief that they could.
He'll be pretty happy having dropped Dolly earlier. Oh, inside edge, little bit out deflection of the thighs. Forward. And make sure that the ball does not grip. Manages to bowl. Oh, that's another jumper. Now this came back and he's excited and up goes the finger. That is going to go in favor of the bowler. Is he going to take a review?
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. Bowlers. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bat involved there. Can we keep it rolling through, please? You're on screen. Signal now.
Mr. Dillingwood took a bit of time but gave the right decision. He's lost another one.
Yeah, Wesley Madevare.
He has to weigh his options. He's almost running into the quickest come, but it's the batting prowess of the remaining batters off. Resolve. Not easy when your partner, you've built up a.
চলো যাওয়ার আগে একটা সেট
Just heard one of the closing fielders in the stump mic. It's one more before you go. Telling Tajul, maybe they're thinking not enough turn, easy enough for him to rock back and whack it away.
He was looking to go back past the bowler because there's just there to find the boundary.
That'll give him more confidence. He's good at selecting the right balls to hit. So far,
জায়গায় চলো চলো
the 3 boundaries.
নাম তাজা
73 for 5.
Oh, pitched up and he's taken the bait. Has then Gurava and smashed it.
ঠিক আছে
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to hold back.
ভালো
Well, there's nothing wrong with that shot because
দেখাই দাও
and a good stride in. Yeah.
ভাই শেষ কর না ভাই শেষ কর না ভাই
Right. Oh, yeah, I think he's feathered it. Fingers raised. The frustration gets the better of him. Gets his fifth.
It's a fully ball, gets the turn and outside edge. And the keeper, Jakar Ali, does the rest. Excellent. Gone for 46. Zimbabwe 98 for 8.
ও সামনে যায় বসে থাকে খালি
Rooted amongst the spinners.
ভালো জায়গায় ভালো জায়গায় ভালো
10 wickets in the very first test. Excellent. Excellent throughout. Pfeiffer in the very first innings. Here in Chattogram didn't get any wickets in the first innings, but now back again with a Pfeiffer.
Air from Mahdi Hassan Miraz. He's trying to, now he's got the two fielders set back about 20 metres off the boundary. Long. Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
Oh, catch it was the call.
I think he did. Yep. He's giving the.
Happy to let it go. It's important. This test match is for Bangladesh. They do have this, especially with more test matches to follow
In cricket. Takes it on. Fielder back and completes the catch. He can only hold himself back so much when the ball's given air. Rich.
Yeah, he played it, lofted shot, but the fielder was. And Taijul gets another one, and Gurava goes for 5. Zimbabwe 100 for. Appeal. Jakar believes he's the only one who heard something. Trust me, I've heard something.
I like the look on the cap.
Fair review for caught behind. Original decision not out. Bowler's feet checked. Fair delivery. Keep it coming through, please. Keep it coming through. Clear gap between bat and ball. On screen signal now.
Right on this. Yeah, century and a 5-wicket haul, perhaps. Oh! Quick turn. Ends the over. 100 for 9.
Bit of drift.
No interest shown in over there. 2020. That one was in Mirpur. Then against West Indies in 2018. Ball took on this over. Catch it is the call. It's gone through everyone. Looks like it might just by signaled. Will be 3 runs added nonetheless. 104 for 9.
হাফ এন আওয়ার আছে চলো চলো
And just got confirmation that it is happening.
That's Muzarabani hold out. His favourite area. In Zimbabwe's previous test match in Bulawayo against Ireland, century in that. But he does have the discipline to bat a long time.
পয়সা থাকে ঠেলা মারে নাইম রেডি থাকো
Did draw him forward.
পয়সা থাকে
105 for 9. Officially, all overs for the day done with, but they has been extended. A century and a 5-wicket haul in a test innings. Shakib Al Hassan has done it twice. For Miraz, though, is the first time. But a century's got 5 wickets. What a character.
Yeah, outstanding. And that century coming out of that first test with no runs on a surface that wasn't that
Dire need of something like that. Was out there to bat Mehdi Hasan Miraz. Quite a few had in handy, one with Taijul, 63 runs now. Oh, pissed up. And yeah, he's hit it a long way. Has more 6. Also ends the over. So Nelson on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. Just one more wicket to go.
Alex as well,
চলো চলো
and he's picked the right one to make sure his field is set back.
Quicker. A quick single taken to Richard Kettleborough.
TV
So
umpire
that's why the decision
director,
pending.
we've got an umpire review for run out. Okay, thank you. Bat is
Yeah, guys.
There it is, confirmation. It is a rocket out, run out for. This is in fact the biggest test win by margin. Previously recorded as well. It was by the same.
Yeah, hats off to Bangladesh. Not just for the performance in the led the way with the bat for Bangladesh in this test match and in the series, and that's Mehdi Hasan Miraz, 100 in that first inning, and there he is. He leaves the Bangladesh side off the field.
Yeah, commendable. In fact, more than commendable, and helps to bowl the opposition out. Craig Irvin, they played really well in the first test in Sylhet. This one,
Bangladesh as well. Zimbabwe